I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home. Let's keep this winning streak going.
The National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Good evening everyone, this is Kevin Harlan. Stan, peer through your coach's lens just a second for us, and what are you trying to accomplish early on in the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, there's so much player movement now. You've always got a lot of new guys. So, number one, you want to get everybody oriented into your system and the way that you do things. And then you're trying to figure out who are your best combinations on the floor, who starts, who comes off the bench, everybody's role. That takes time.
That's great insight. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it too. He wants in that game badly.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future, how nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Shepard. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks very much. MP is part of the key matchup tonight. All eyes will be on the battle in the front court. This is an all-star caliber showdown, and MP will have his hands full. He told me pre-game that he welcomes the pressure and that he loves to go up against the best of the best. Kevin?
David, you said it. This is an all-star caliber showdown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Şengün with a screen on Johnson. MP passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Pass to Johnson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Plays it up off the glass. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Johnson from downtown. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Inside, here's Smith. A shot missing. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Castle. From past the arc. And it's Sochan missing. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. And he comes up with the deuce.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Castle. Still without a basket. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Over Shepherd. Castle misses. Rockets trail by 3. Smith on the wing. Back to MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Them one on Castle.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
First free throw is good. Pritchard, he's checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for MP. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Vassell against Şengün. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Rockets trail. Smith with a screen on Vassell. MP finds Smith, so they take the lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Sochan with the ball. No scoring in this one. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Pritchard, headed by Green. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the statue.
Smith, no luck. Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama with it. Now Smith defending. He gets it in there.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Şengün with a screen on Vassell. MP finds Şengün.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Not loose. MP looking around. Thompson dishes to MP. Screen by Şengün. MP passes to Şengün. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's the screen. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Houston. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 21 points and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. The numbers he put up were really impressive. He's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first free throw is good. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. He doesn't get the second one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 7. Thompson against Vassell. Houston moving it around. Eason's shot is good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Pritchard passes to Vassell. Şengün against Johnson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Pass to Eason. Now Şengün. He had 15 points last outing. Rocket 6. MP passes to Eason. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Pritchard, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Latrey, and that one is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. MP finds Şengün. Basket good.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Vassell against Thompson. Vassell outside. High post try. He can't get that one. Şengün, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. He comes away with 11 points. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been... Wembanyama's checked in for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Keldon Johnson. The Rockets also changing it up. Smith checked in for Şengün. MP comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Green in for Fred VanVleet. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Green. Tari Eason is out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Smith. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. Wembanyama against Smith. Pass to Pritchard. Wembanyama, a screen on Green to the left wing. Here's Sohan. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Barnes outside to the paint. Here's Sohan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Vassell comes in for Buckner, and Castle is subbed in for Barnes.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
And the Rockets making a change here. So it's the Houston Rockets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. For the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
No stranger getting recognized. Doncic stuffs the stat sheet pretty much every night. Controls the pace of the game. Superstar.
Would you say he's a little bit like Magic?
Let's not get crazy, Ernie.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the San Antonio Spurs.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you...
Thank you for being with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now you have to like what we're seeing from Keldon Johnson.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Let's check in now with David Aldridge for an update on Dylan Brooks. David, what have you found out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. They'll have to set the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Castle in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
Watching Jeremy Sohan develop has been so interesting. He's a strong passer and defender, but he's working hard to be a more complete player.
Pass to MP. And a minute played as the second half gets going. MP sets the screen for Green. Shoots over Vassell. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Vassell. Vassell sets a screen for Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
Hey, Johnson will put some